How's going on, everybody? It's me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm gonna be talking about cartoons. So what I'm going to do in this video is that I'm going to review Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, which is one of the VHS Scooby-Doo movies. It is the third VHS Scooby-Doo movie. It is the third and final VHS Scooby-Doo movie. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to talk about the plot, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and then I'm gonna give this movie a score out of 10. So let's review. So the movie starts with Shaggy driving the mystery machine, but then they saw a spaceship, so Shaggy loses control, and the mystery machine crashes. So they went outside. So Fred and Daphne go to a village to find some help, while Shaggy and Scooby are staying in the mystery machine. So after that, they saw a jackalope who stole their Scooby snacks, so they start chasing him, and he went inside a cave. And then Shaggy and Scooby saw a glowing thing coming out from the cave, and then they saw aliens. So they start running, and they start chasing them. The aliens start chasing Shaggy and Scooby, and then they went into the village, and they met the others, and they tells them that they saw aliens. So the woman that works on the coffee shop tells them that it's not a big deal if they saw aliens, because a lot of people saw them before. And she tells them that there's a crazy person that thinks that he was abducted by the alien, so they think on him. And Laster, which is his name by the way, tells them that he have pictures, so they went to his house, and he actually have painting, and he was the one who draw them. And the gang saw a painting about this spaceship that they saw earlier, and there was dishes outside that were built by the governments to detect alien life forms. And he tells them that ever since they were built, aliens start to shows up, so they think there is connection between the aliens and the self dishes. So they stay in his place for the night, and Shaggy and Scooby were sleeping on the roof, and then they were abducted by the aliens. And then they woke up, so they start running, but then they lose conscious because of how much they were scared. So after that, they woke up in the middle of the desert, and they met a girl named Crystal and a dog named Amber. So Shaggy had a crush on Crystal, and same thing with Scooby having a crush on Amber the dog. So Crystal is a photographer who is shooting some desert wildlife for a magazine, and Shaggy tells her that he saw a jackalope and aliens last night. So she wants to know where they saw them. So she give them a lift so they could get back to the others. And then the gang tells Shaggy and Scooby about who are those people that Shaggy and Scooby were with. And then we get a montage song called How Groovy, which Shaggy sings. He sings about his feelings for Crystal, and it's a good song. Yep, it's a cute song. And after that, Shaggy tells them that they were abducted by aliens. So after that, the gang went to find a mechanic so they could get the mystery machine fixed. And the one that works there tells them that he is busy, so not today. So they met a man that works on the self dishes, and they want to know if they have ever had contact with aliens. So like I said, the gang want to know if the one that works on the self dishes ever had contact with aliens. So he grabs some cans of oil, and he takes them to visit their place where he works. But Shaggy and Scooby goes with Crystal and Amber, so Shaggy could show her where they saw the jackalope and the aliens. So they go there, and Shaggy tried to impress Crystal, and then they crossed the fence. So back to Fred and Daphne and Velma, and they met two others that works on the self dishes. And so Velma gets suspicious because she saw that they have mud on their shoes, and they are in the desert. So and also that the oil that they have is the wrong kind, and that it has nothing to do with the self dishes. So they went to the Scorpion Ridge fence to check out, cause those who works on the dishes tells them that the government are checking that area to find about the abduction that the aliens are doing. So we get back to Shaggy and Crystal, and they're obligated to get out from this place by the wants to go back, and she tells them that she is a secret government agent that she sent to investigate about the alien stuff in this area. So Shaggy accepts to help her so he could win her heart. And then they enter the cave, and it's the same cave where they saw aliens for the first time. So then they found gold. Then after that we get back to Fred and Daphne and Velma, and they crossed the fence, and then they went inside the cave. So we get back to Shaggy and Scooby, and they found gold. Then they got chased by the aliens with a montage song called "The Aliens Are Here." So after that, aliens captured Fred, Daphne, and Velma find out that the aliens are the same guys who worked on the self dishes, and they were pretending to be aliens so they could scare everyone, so they could have the gold that is on the cave by themselves. So after that, Shaggy and Crystal were gonna get captured by the government, who are technically not government, but they were working with the fake aliens. And speaking of fake aliens, we get a big plot twist, and that Crystal and Amber are real aliens. So this could not happen. Yep. So sorry, Shaggy. Not today. Yeah, back to the plot. So Shaggy and Scooby doesn't know yet. So Crystal and Amber transform again so they could capture the fake aliens and the fake governments, and Shaggy and Scooby helps them. And then Shaggy and Scooby find out that they are aliens, and they save Fred and Daphne and Velma because they were captured. So Shaggy gets sad, and Crystal tells them that she is a secret government from space, and she came to Earth to investigate signals from Earth that were transmitted from the South Station. And by the way, Amber could talk. So after that, their spaceship shows up, and it's the same one that shows up at the beginning. And the people that work on the self dishes, yeah, they were captured and they went to prison. So Crystal says goodbye to Shaggy, and he tells her that he wanted to be with her, and she tells him that she was searching for someone too, and she tells him that distant relationships never works. So Crystal and Amber went back to their planet in full alien mode, and Shaggy's very sad because he didn't get the girl. So that's the end of the movie. Wow. So let's talk about the good stuff first. So the plot of the movie is really good. It's well fast-paced. I really like that, and this movie feels so much grounded. What I mean is that in Zombie Island and the alien and the witch's ghost, I mean, they have allies, like they have people too that are helping them solving the mystery or something like that. Here in this movie, like, they are all alone. Like, yeah, you have Shaggy and Scooby with Crystal and Amber, but Fred and Daphne and Velma, like, they are all alone, like, solving this mystery. I really like that. This movie is really grounded, and I really liked what they did. And also aliens. This is the first time they use aliens in a Scooby-Doo movie. I mean, why they wait so long to do that? Yeah, it's really good. I mean, the aliens design in this movie are good. Now, yeah, I really liked also like the plot twist in this movie. Man, I really like the plot twist in the movie. Just like Zombie Island, where Simone and Lena were the bad guys, or the witch's ghost, where Ben Ravencroft was the main villain. So in this one, like, the plot twist that Crystal and Amber are aliens, but they're not the bad guys. They are on the good side, which I really like. It's something new. Like, if they were bad guys, it will feel a little bit repetitive. So I really like that they are on Shaggy and Scooby's side. So let's speak of the characters. Yeah, Fred was good. Like, Velma and Daphne, like Fred, Velma and Daphne, they didn't get that much. They didn't get that much, in my opinion. And Shaggy and Scooby, Shaggy and Scooby really get some spots, like especially Shaggy. This is a Shaggy movie, just like Daphne stand out in the Zombie Island movie, and Velma stand out on the Witch's Ghost movie. Shaggy is the one that stand out on the Alien Invaders movie, which I really like. This movie is a Shaggy movie. I really liked his relationship with Crystal. It's so sweet, and kind of knowing how their relationship ends, it's kind of heartbreaking. And this is the last movie where Mary Kay Bergman voiced Daphne, the OG voice actress of Daphne, because she passed away after the release date of this movie. So this movie is dedicated to her. Rest in peace, Mary. Rest in peace. And yeah, like I said, this movie, in my opinion, is kinda really hard to rewatch because knowing how the ending is, Shaggy never got with Crystal, like, because really when I was seeing this movie I was like, this is Scooby-Doo movie, like they're, of course the ending is gonna be like a happy ending, Shaggy gets with Crystal, all that stuff, but no, it didn't happen. They were aliens and they get back to their home planet, and Shaggy ended up sad. He ended up sad in this movie. It's really heartbreaking. Like I said, rewatching this movie is so hard because like you see Shaggy's feeling towards Crystal, and then that song of how groovy, and then like watching all the stuff, and you're like knowing how the ending is gonna be because they never got together. It's kind of heartbreaking to see all those moments where Shaggy has a crush on her because he never ended up with her. Which is, yeah, it's really heartbreaking. I never expect that ending in a Scooby-Doo. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a happy ending, but nope, they left, and Shaggy and Scooby ended up being sad. I really liked the plot. I really liked that they were real aliens and they came to Earth because of like signals that Earth were transmitted. I really like that. Like I said, their design as aliens is really good. Even the fake aliens design is really good. I really like that. Like I said, the plot twist is creative. Like, they're not the bad guys. Like, Crystal and Amber are not the bad guys. You see, like the plot twist in Zombie Island, Alien Invaders, and the Witch's Ghost. They always turn out to be the bad guys, but here in this one they are. Despite that, it's a plot twist. They are on Scooby and Shaggy's side, which I really like. Like I said, it's a good movie. This is the first Scooby-Doo movie where Shaggy is the main focus, which I really liked, and this is the first Scooby-Doo movie where it focuses on romance. You see, like, we never had a Scooby-Doo thing that focuses on romance, because here romance is the A plot. Yeah, the A plot is also like dealing with aliens and all that stuff, but like the romance is the main also. It's part of the main plot of this movie, which I really liked. I never expected a Scooby-Doo movie that is all about like love and all that stuff, which is really good. It's so creative, and I really like that. I really like that. Yeah, this is a romantic Scooby-Doo movie. Like, you have romance, and yeah, you have them dealing with aliens. Like I said, I really like this movie. It's a fast-paced Scooby-Doo movie. Shaggy was good, like especially Shaggy. I never expected Shaggy to like be the main focus of the movie. Like, it's his movie. Man, like, the ending is really heartbreaking and sad. I remember when I was a kid, I was really sad to see like that ending. Like, they left to their planet, and Shaggy and Scooby ended up being sad. Man, see, the ending is unpredictable, which I really liked. The plot twist is unpredictable. Really good. So, I also like that side character, Laster. Yeah, he was really good. Like, it was helpful. I'm happy that he wasn't like a bad guy or something, because nah, and he's not a crazy person. So, and like I said, like the relationship between Shaggy and Crystal is really good. It's sad by the end, but it's really good. Like I said, this movie is so hard to rewatch, and yeah. Well, the only bad stuff I have to say about this movie is that like Fred and Daphne and Vilma didn't get that much. It was only Shaggy and Scooby, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's a Shaggy movie, so we don't need them that much. Yeah, I think that all are the only bad stuff that I had for this movie. Well, there's another bad thing, like the fake aliens, like those three guys. It was so clear that they are the bad guys. I mean, they give a lot of hints that they are the main villains. Like they focus so much on them being like the bad guys and all that. So the reveal wasn't, in my opinion, that good. I mean, I know, like everyone kind of know that they are the fake aliens. Also, when Crystal and Amber revealed themselves to be real aliens, I felt like Fred and Daphne and Velma knowing wasn't that of a big deal because they never spent time with them. So the reveal that Fred and Daphne and Velma had wasn't that of big deal. Or you see, like Shaggy and Scooby, like when they learned that they're aliens, like you felt because like they spent time with them, so they're kind of shocked. So yeah, reveal didn't work with Fred and Daphne and Velma knowing. It works much better with Shaggy and Scooby. So I think that are the only bad stuff. Is it better than The Witch's Ghost and Zombie Island? Well, it's not better than Zombie Island, and it's not better than The Witch's Ghost either. But it's still a really good movie. I really like this movie, and I'll give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. It's a good movie. I like the plot. So yeah. Tell me guys down in the comments below, what do you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it an okay Scooby-Doo movie? I'm looking forward to read your comments. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that loves cartoons, and you're the one that love it too.